So, I was not really much of a fan of the epilogue ending in RDR 2. I just wasn't, because why the hell would Dutch? Okay, I understand that, like, Dutch was just using Micah for the money all those years ago at the very end of the game, and then he shot him, and then John, killed him, or in this case, the player, or John Marston, has to kill Micah Bell. Anyways, why would he just leave Micah, walk away to let John get the money? That makes no fucking sense. Also, if you look at the credits of RDR 2, the Pinkertons, Ross and Agent Fordham, found John Marston, and what they did is they decided, they found him, and then they just walk away. What would have really happened is that the Pinkertons, they should have done is that they found John, and then they capture Jack and Abigail and Uncle, and tell them, hey, you have to kill the rest of the Vanderlyn gang. But no, we get to find out that in the credits scene that Ross just lets John go. But yet in part 1, in the first game, you have to kill Bill, Javier, and Dutch. Even though that Dutch Vanderlyn, killed himself. But are we ever going to get a part 3? Like, a third RDR 3 or something? Or maybe even a DLC? I'd probably a DLC story mode or something. Or, I don't know, I don't know. Or are they going to do like a remastered edition of Red Dead Redemption 1? Which it's probably not going to happen. But if they did somehow, they would retcon a lot of things. And they would put in the prequel characters in part 1 in the remastered version. They have to. Because it's like a huge plot hole and inconsistencies now with part 1 now. So they have to, if they're going to, they have to change the plot of the story of the first game. But it's probably not going to happen. Or they're probably going to do a part 3, which I don't know if they are or not. But anyways, what are your thoughts on the ending of the epilogue ending of Red Dead Redemption 2? I wasn't really much of a fan of it. Even when the first time I played it, I just found it very weird that just Dutch lets John Marston go to have the Blackwater money all those years ago, and then finally later on Dutch became the violent man as he was all those years ago. And now, John Marston has to kill Bill Williamson, Javier Escuela, and Dutch. I just didn't really like it. Even though that we know what happened to part 1. But yeah.